Hello and welcome to Light of Jophiel. Today we are doing a full moon reading. We have a full moon coming up on Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. But this is a timeless reading, so anytime that you are drawn to this reading, it could be that the energies in your own astrological chart are similar to the current energies. It's a timeless reading. Anytime you're called to watch this reading, if it resonates, then it's for you. So this is a full moon in Leo. It is a dramatic, powerful full moon. So today we're asking what you need to know about the full moon. What is it assisting you with, and what is it bringing you? I have two piles for today. Pile one, you have the Light Seer's Tarot with this Tiger's Eye crystal. And pile two, you have the Everyday Witch's Tarot with the amethyst crystal. So please choose your piles, and I will have the timestamps down below. Also, I'll have a list of the oracle cards and the tarot cards that I'm using today down below as well. So I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile one. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Tiger's Eye crystal and the Light Seer's Tarot. I'm going to set that to the side for now on the selenite. We have some pre-chosen oracle cards that we will get to in a second. But first, I want to get to the astro die. Spirit, what does pile one need to know about the full moon in Leo? Pile one, full moon in Leo, please. That was fast. So we have the fifth house. We have Taurus. Excuse me, I was already, I was distracted by this right here because this is Mercury, and pile two also had Mercury. I've already done pile two's reading. So that I find that very interesting. Mercury is about communication, thoughts. It's about technology. It can be about travel. It's about day-to-day affairs. It's how you think, how you talk. And Taurus is about pleasure and kind of about, like, it's kind of materialistic. It's very earthy, loyal, patient, kind. And the fifth house is the house of pleasure. Funny enough. So it can be about creativity, romance, self-expression. So I find it, let's see, so we've got communication, but then we have a couple of things here that it's all about pleasure. This is also with the fifth house, like a good karma, how you seek joy or express yourself, and as far as like your talents go. So let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what this could be about. Oh my goodness. This is the best card in this deck. The highest energy, I should say, in this deck. And it's my favorite card in this deck. Number 28, Peonies. It is time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. And if I'm not mistaken, Tiger's Eye is actually about, one of its meanings is prosperity. I hope I'm not getting that wrong, but I think that's right. So we've got pleasures going on here. We've got, I mean, Taurus is kind of like I said, materialistic. But then we have Mercury here, which is communication, which is throwing me off a little bit. But this is beautiful. It's time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. Okay, let's see what else you have here. Number 10, disappointment is not the end. There is hope even in the darkest of nights. Very different energy, and this could be the energy that you're coming from here. And there could be a change on the horizon. We have number 13, rebirth. It's time to leave the old behind, shedding the chrysalis, taking risks. We have mediator. Light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. We have the shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. I'm going to move these over a little bit. We have a few tea leaves. So we have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. We have bear, danger, especially in money matters. We have clouds, temporary problems. Can you see this last card? Not really. Do it like this. Well, pile one, it definitely seems that this has kind of been the energy that you've been in. With this clouds, bear, the vulture, disappointment's not the end. There's hope even in the darkest of nights. I feel like you've been in a dark night right now. And with the, just the kind of, I mean, we have 4 cards dealing with it. It's been a heavy energy on you. It's been what would seem pretty bad. And we have 4 cards kind of talking about disappointment, darkness, you know, or lack. And with the communication here from Mercury, it could be that you're going to have some news coming in about, I don't know, Lady Luck here. It's time to reap your rewards. I want to pull some tarot first, and then we might read about that oracle card. But I want to pull some tarot first. So, Spirit, what does pile one need to know about... Goodness, the full moon. I don't know. Am I supposed to take these cards? No. Okay. The full moon in Leo. What does pile 2 need to know? I'm sorry, pile 1 need to know about the full moon in Leo. You know, on this card here, I mean, aside from like everything it says, I mean, she looks pretty, she's not tied up, but she looks pretty tied up here. I mean, I realize that it's saying that respect for both sides of the argument, and she's shaking hands on both sides here, but she's all... her arms are all crossed. And this to me, it's like she's like wrapped up, tied up. What's the message here for Colin, please? In Leo. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands can be about, well, we'll get to that in a minute. I just want to pull the tarot cards right now. There's a Justice, Mediator, Justice. That's just making me think of that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, we got the 5 of Cups again. That came out a while ago. Four of Swords. One more card, please. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I was getting that from all of this that we were seeing over here with money matters, this vulture feeling, kind of lack feeling. So the Seven of Wands is can be about grounding. It could be about boundaries. It could be a need to like meditate. And it kind of has an energy of like focusing on advancing your position, using your knowledge for empowerment. It's also risks paying off. Did I see something about risks, or did I make that up? Or maybe that was up here about risks. Yeah, the fifth house can be about risks, but like in a positive light. It's also let go and trust the process. I mean, she's got all these wands that seem to be like kind of aimed at her, but man, she's zened out. She's fine. She's not worried about anything. Justice here is very close to this mediator. It's setting things right, making sure things are fair, setting things in balance, righting what has been wrong. It's like karma. And then we've got the Five of Cups here, which can be disappointment, grief, sadness, depression. But you do have the freedom to move forward here with this Five of Cups. This is letting go of what no longer serves you. And then you kind of move over here to the Four of Swords, which is all about peace. This is having stable thoughts and renewal. This is taking a pause. This is a little pause here. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles, which can be about lack mentality, lack of money, lack of anything. Could be feeling lonely, could be feeling left out, it can be financial, physical difficulties, worrying about your security, like a scarcity mindset. It could be here that with the communication and the mediator and the justice that you've got something going on legally that's kind of got you in a bind, and that you're worried about it, or you've been thinking that things aren't going your way. But then look at the card we started with. It's time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. It's like your luck is changing with this full moon in Leo is assisting you in moving forward from this lack era that you've been in. This is a temporary problem, so it's not going to stick around. It's being moved. Let's read this Oracle card number 13 here. Taking risks, the unknown. Oh gosh, yeah, we have risks everywhere. Maybe you had some kind of financial opportunity and you put a lot of money into it. I don't know. I release all that doesn't serve me. I embrace the new. So before we even go on to read this, having a lack mentality is not serving you, or only looking at the negative when you've got this bowl here that's still full is not serving you. I feel like Spirit's calling you to just rest and trust, because something good is coming. All right, let's read this. Your soul is calling for a rebirth of some kind in some aspect of your life or being. The bones of your past and of who you once were are meant to be shed, left behind. honored and praised as the sacred things that brought you this far. Bless them, but then you must leave them far behind in that lonely desert of transformation so they can be one with all the other lost and dying things which serve the world as nourishment. And in time, even as seeds, have little remorse. It's okay to grieve the letting go, but don't foster guilt for things undone. Rather, hold a wide openness and fierce curiosity for all that is to come within the new space inside you, as unfamiliar as it may feel. It is the next step to getting there. There's so much more room within you now. Can you feel it? It's tingling and sparkling with tiny new flames of warmth and sunshine, for all the new things to grow, to blossom, to take you over, with passion and renewed inspiration for the possibilities of the unknown. Do not fear it. The chrysalis is just a temporary phase of the unknown that is potent for magic. You don't have to walk around with the heaviness of those bones anymore. Let them go. Leave them behind. Dissolve yourself. Be open to transformation. We cannot always stay the same. We must evolve. There are so many things that want to grow within you and around you. Let them grow. The unknown holds great transformation and possibility for you. Trust it. It's time. You know, there was a little bit of, it could potentially be a little bit of similarity between pile 1 and pile 2. There was a little bit of a theme of pile 2's communication within themselves and how they spoke out loud about being in this lack state, and Spirit encouraged them to let that go. And to also let go of the end outcome that they want and trust that what they were manifesting is already done. And there could be a little bit of that in this as well, because it seems like this lack is possibly all you can see right now. It's all you can see. It's all you're focused on. I think Spirit's trying to let you know that, hey, we got your back. You can rest peacefully here. You don't need to pay attention to all this right here. You are in a protective bubble. We've got your back. We're bringing you good things. And there's hope even in the darkest of nights. So it could be with this full moon in Leo that it's assisting you with this shift. What else do we need to know here, Spirit, please, for pile 1? Knight of Pentacles. I mean, he's stable. He has planted his seeds. He's a stable knight. He's the most stable of the knights. He's also a knight of building material security. He's also about having focused intention. And with this, especially this 5 of Cups card, I feel like your focus right now is on the wrong thing. It's on, and understandably so, all this stuff that's going on. And maybe, you know, that's a learned behavior that you've had in the past. Maybe it's not just only what's currently around you, but, you know, when that's what we're looking at, we're also attracting that in. So it could be that you've attracted these things. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it was meant for things to be the way they are. Either way, I know if you continue to just look at you know, money matters or lack or worry, then you're drawing more of that in. That's all you're going to be able to see. You're going to be in like depression, anxiety. You're going to stay there because you're calling more of that in. But if you are trusting and looking at the good things, what you do have, communicating that by thinking those things in your thoughts and also communicating it out loud, then it allows you to shift over into this peacefulness. And And then you can start putting that energy out and attracting this good stuff over here with this beautiful card that we started with. That becomes your light in the darkness. Yes, Two of Swords. So because you are focused on, I'm just going to call it lack, because I don't really know what else to call it. It might not be about, I mean, I think it is about money here. It could be, you know, with this being a general reading, it could be several different things going on here. But it's clouding your judgment. And so you're not able to move in one way or the other. And this has to do with your inner sanctum of thought here. What thoughts are you thinking? This is mental turmoil, as you can see by the card. It's angst of the unknown. What's going to happen? And despite your outer circumstances, you have control over this right here, because this is your mind. These are your thoughts. Regardless of what's happening on the outside, there's hope even in the darkest of nights. You can have horrible things going on around you and still be calm and peaceful. And that's your responsibility. This is up to you. That's the beauty of it. This is not up to anybody else. You don't have to wait on someone else to help fix your mind. Although I know it's tough. I know it's tough if you're struggling with money matters, and it's tough not to let that be all you see. I get it. I'm not saying it's easy. But the Knight of Pentacles is also about being diligent and working hard. And this might be something you have to work hard at to set your mind straight, so that you're able to put that new energy out into the world and call this energy back into you, because this is the energy that you're now staying in your mind, and you're putting that energy off so that you are calling that energy into you. But I do see here that things are being set right with the Justice here and the Mediator, and that the universe is bringing things back into balance. Yeah, it's been really hard for you. I'm sorry, pile one. But this card is finding inspiration again, finding hope again, finding hope in the darkness. You have the choice of staying in this or moving on to this peacefulness. I'm sorry that this has been heartbreaking, and you know, maybe somebody betrayed you or something. I mean, I don't know. And it could be different for everyone. This is an opportunity to rewrite your story. I mean, look, you have the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords. And we've been talking about moving forward here. And I think that's what, in addition to bringing this closer to you, the good things here, changing your luck, basically. I believe that the full moon in Leo is allowing you to move forward out of this energy, The Empress. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everything just shifted here. Everything just shifted here with the Empress. This is a beautiful card of abundance. This is abundance. This is fertility. This is goddess energy. Nurturing. This can also mean a need for self-care. And if you have been in this depressed, anxious state, heartbreak state, it could be time also, which is another thing that can help shift your energy, a time for self-care. Time for self-care so you can, I mean, we've got fertility here, we've got rebirth. Maybe this is opening up something new in your life, beginning a new path, a new era. Have some more messages, please, for pile 1 with this full moon in Leo, please. Yeah, I was just hearing, don't give up hope, pile 1. Don't give up hope. This could be, you know, I mean, I don't know. Again, this could be several different things. This could be a divorce, you know, that happened with this mediator and this justice, you know, maybe there's a divorce. You need to see both sides, kind of, I don't know. The Five of Pentacles can be about, you know, feeling lonely. And the King of Cups can be about seeking connection. And the Five of Cups is about disappointment and grief. I mean, and if you have had a divorce, that is a grief. You've lost someone that you once loved. If whether it was you filing or them, it's still a loss of someone that at one point meant a lot to you. And on the shadow side, the King of Cups can be negative emotions that are blocking you. And I do see that here, but you know, I understand why you have negative thoughts because of what's happened. But those things aren't serving you, and they're only keeping you in that state. So it's time to let those go and change your thought. Look toward the light, believe, have faith, so that you can begin to move forward here. I'm going to get a few more cards here. Okay, maybe this is about a relationship. I mean, we have the Lovers here. Maybe you've not had luck in love, and it's been one heartbreak after another. And maybe you have just come through a divorce. But what an opportunity to rewrite your story, like I said before, and I didn't even know I was saying that. You get a whole new opportunity to rewrite your story. And this shedding the chrysalis is dissolving yourself like the butterfly, the caterpillar, fully dissolves itself to become the caterpillar. Fully dissolves itself. You know, I've not been divorced, but I did lose a husband. He passed away when we were young. And at the time, of course, obviously I grieved. And like, you know, why? I don't want to have to start all over again. All the things, right? You know, and rightly so. What I realize now, later, hindsight is 2020. It was an opportunity to begin again, to become the person I wanted to become. I don't think, you know, of course we were younger, and I don't want to bring my story into this, but it may spark something in you. I see that as a completely different person now. I am a completely different person. And it actually sparked my spiritual awakening. And while it was the hardest part of my life so far, it was a huge opportunity for me. And beautiful things have come from it, and beautiful things will come from this if you allow it to. And the way you allow it is by you stop looking at all the things that you don't want, that are wrong. You stop looking into the darkness. I'm not saying ignore anything. I'm not saying don't feel your emotions. I'm not saying ignore it and act positive and act like everything's hunky-dory. I'm saying don't wallow. And I mean, I don't know a better word to say it. And I mean, again, I promise, even though I've not been divorced, I have dealt with loss. I have dealt with grief. And I have been there myself. So if anything I'm saying to you, I have been there and I've said it to myself. But wallowing in a self-pity, for lack of a better term, and I say that lovingly to you, and you may not be doing that. I know I sure was. I was very whiny. Sometimes I felt like I was like a little child throwing a tantrum down on the ground. Like, why? Why do I have to go through this? I don't want to have to start my life all over again. I don't want to have to start dating and, you know, all the things, right? And it's fine. It's totally understandable. It's understandable to have outrage. It's understandable to be upset with other people, and you feel those emotions, right? Because that's part of the healing process. Feel those emotions, work them out, forgive yourself, forgive others, try to come back to a state of love, a state of light, because you cannot stay and continue to go down the spiral here. It's time. Okay, I don't even want to tell you it's time to move beyond this. No one can tell you when it's time. No one can tell you, well, you know what? You should be over this by now. Because nobody can make that decision for you. So please don't. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I do see here that Spirit is encouraging that for you, to look towards the light and have hope in the darkness, because good things are around the corner for you. And possibly maybe a little somebody new, maybe, if that's something that you're wanting. Again, it's up to you. You get to make the decision. If you want to stay here and be in these states, that's up to you, and you can do that. Or you can choose to be your own hero, in that you can choose to get out of this state, start putting off the vibes that you want, that you are a loving being, that you're worthy of love, and start and believing that you can have that thing, and start calling that into you, planting the seeds of what you're wanting. That's you changing your reality. Change your thoughts, change your life. And this could be about both, because, you know, with divorce comes, you know, money issues too. You go from possibly 2 incomes to 1. Assets get split. Things get vultures, depending on which side you're on. Might feel like they're bleeding you dry. So this could be about love and money. What else, Spirit? But look at this. Beautiful. With a Hermit. Spirit is lifting you up, is supporting you. Your spirit guides are supporting you. Your angels are supporting you to lift you up out of this dark tunnel that you've understandably allowed yourself to get in. And I think it's time to step away from your chaotic thoughts, and that Spirit is calling you inward, to go inward. Here with the 7 of Wands, with She looks like she's meditating. She's receiving signs from her higher self, spirit. Her solar plexus is activated. She's standing in her power. And the Hermit here is a card of going within. It's time to find your inner power again, which, hello, Leo, is about power. Bringing that power, that passion back into your life, that energy back into your life, that inspiration back into your life. So it's time, I believe, with all these swords here, they're asking you to get out of your head, get into spirit, connect with your higher self, connect with your spirit guides. Allow your heart to heal and to not stay closed up, but to keep your heart open for new things that are coming into your life. I'm not saying that's happening by this full moon, but I think they're saying that this full moon in Leo can assist you if you allow it. It's up to you. Can assist you into getting you going down this path. I think it's assisting you in making this shift from the darkness to the light. Yes, look at this. Manifesting a whole new life. Do you know how, and I don't know, maybe you were happy before, but do you know how many unhappy people that are in relationships, they wish they could start all over again and do things how they want, or find the one, and they could do things differently, and you have the opportunity now to do just that. And it's time to reap your rewards. You've really been through it here, and the universe wants to set things right for you. And they're giving you an opportunity to begin a new life, to rebirth something beautiful in your life. But if you stay here, then you're going to stay here. And then the rest of this is not possible. I feel like there's one more card. One more card, Spirit. Ooh, the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Guys, hello. Sorry. Calm down. Calm down. I believe it is possible. Spirit is bringing someone into your life. I felt that way when the King of Cups came around. And then we got the Lovers, or it was the other way around. I don't know. I think the King of Cups came first. But we have the Empress and the Emperor here. And we have the Lovers. So whatever this old thing was, it's an opportunity. It's a blessing in disguise. And I believe with this communication, with this Mercury here, Spirit's telling you it's all up to you, and it starts with your thoughts. You're moving from lack, depression, anxiety, the darkness here, chaos, mentally, anguish, to beautiful rewards. Love, if you want it. The King of Cups, the Emperor and the Empress and the Lovers, and that's beautiful. I love that Spirit was like, one more card. And then you got a couple here. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave this here for you. And I'm sending you energies of peace for your thoughts, and faith and hope and love and of heart expansion, and believing that you can have a new life full of beautiful things. And then it's just around the corner for you. Temporary problems. And this full moon in Leo is assisting in that. So I'm so happy for you, Pile One. And I really hope, and I know that you're going to get out of this. You're going to get out of this. You can do it. I have faith in you, and your solar plexus here being all lit up and activated is, I know it's showing me that you're going to be empowered to do this. So feel free, if you would like, you don't have to. You can share your story in the comment section. You know, sharing our stories and being vulnerable allows other people to see that they're not alone. And then to hopefully, you know, I hope to get a community here one day and we can help support each other. So, but again, you don't have to comment anything, but I wish you the best and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for being here. Hi, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the Amethyst Crystal and the Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm going to set that aside on the selenite over here. I have some pre-chosen oracle cards that we will get to in a minute. First, I want us to go ahead and roll the astro die. Spirit, what does Pile 2 need to know about the full moon in Leo? Full moon in Leo for Pile 2, please. So we have Cancer, we have 11th house, and we have Mercury. Mercury is all about communication and thinking. It's about technology, your day-to-day affairs, how you think, how you talk, how you express yourself. Cancer is emotions. It's also intuition. It's a very nurturing energy, very caring, loyal, romantic. And then we also have the 11th house. The 11th house is about friendships and dreams, hopes, financial gain. It can be about your social groups, community, networking, social acquaintances, things like that. So we could be talking about communication, evolving your inner circle, or even with work, and maybe how you nurture those relationships. But we'll pull the oracle cards and see what direction Spirit is giving us here. So we will start with this one. We have Sunbathing, number 36. The dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. It's a very fiery card. Very fiery. And it's making me feel like passion and a lot of emotion. But then the words, the dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. Okay. Get lost. Number 15, get lost. Fall deep into the realm of imagination. And you actually got 2 of these cards. Pile 1 only had 1. And then you have Let It Go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Full moon is perfect for that type of energy. This card also is reminding me of Leo, actually. Leo is very passionate, fiery. Oh gosh, then we have another sun here. Be patient, it will come. The number 11. The sun, manifestation, power, 1111. Let's see, let's move these down. Make sure that you can see them all. Then we have this one. Look at it's like all these, like a lot of sun type things. This is an archetype card. God, light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself or others. Shadow attributes, despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. Okay. I want to make sure you're going to be able to see all of these. I do have some tarot leaves here. I mean, sorry, tea leaves. I think I can get them in here. All right. You have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. And you have owl, good advice from a wise person. I don't think we have enough room to put those both out there like that. I'm already getting a little of what I'm seeing in the tarot cards is I feel like you have been manifesting. And the reason why I say that is because you're getting there's all this energy in this card here, but then it's telling you the dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. Like I feel like you've been in motion, you've been in action mode, and you've been in manifestation mode, and you're working really hard to make something happen, your desires happen. And I feel like with manifestation, you've been visualizing, fall deep into the realm of imagination. I feel like you've done your work. And now Spirit is telling you that it's going to come. Just be patient. Act as if, believe, like imagine that you've already manifested the thing that you're working to manifest. As if you already have it. Maybe it's the abundance here. But that it's on its way. Like this is, like you can count on it. But you have to let it go. And it could be that you're really very attached to the outcome. And when we are attached to an outcome, it pushes the thing further away. And you could be acting out as if you don't have it. And so you're very desperately just trying to work really hard at manifesting the thing. But in your desperation and acting out with that type of energy, you're acting as if you don't have it. So it's pushing it further away. And your spirit is telling you, you've done the work. Now it's time for you to be patient. It will come. Act as if, believe as if it's already yours. Let it go. Trust, have faith, and it will come. That's what I'm getting right now. I want to go ahead and pull some tarot cards to see. What are we talking about here, Spirit? What is the full moon in Leo bringing? Pile 2, please. Full moon in Leo for pile 2. Hi. 6 of Pentacles. What else? Ace of Wands, Justice. Goodness, your cards are flying out. 9 of Swords is what fell on the floor. It's what fell away. Let's see. Yeah, let's get 2 more. Two of Wands. The Tower. All right, let's get these straightened out here and see what is the rest of this message. I am definitely seeing Spirit kind of reiterating the need to let go of the attachment of the expected outcome. It could be that you're, oh my goodness, and I just look up and I saw my little note card I wrote this down one day when it came to me one day. Having an expected outcome is limiting the possibilities. It is safe for me to anticipate better outcomes than I can imagine. So it could be that the outcome that you are so attached to is actually less than what Spirit wants to give you. You put a lot of work into this, and with the Six of Pentacles here, the universe is gifting you. The universe is giving you a gift. They're setting things right. They're making things fair. You've put so much of your energy and action into manifesting this desire. They're going to set things right. You've lost sleep over this. You've anguished over this. It's something you've really wanted. Something you've planned. I feel like you've taken step by step to just achieve, like you've just built on top of, okay, I'm doing this. All right, so let me see what else I can do to increase my manifestations. So I'm doing this now to end this, and this, and this, and this. And you've put a lot of work into this. A lot of passion, a lot of energy. And the universe is going to gift you. They're going to give you a gift. And now that you've put all this effort and work into this, they're asking you to trust. Recognize the eternal force within yourself. You have very powerfully done so. Set a magnet, opened up a magnet to that thing that you desire. Be patient, it will come, but you have to let go, because your attachment to the end result that you have in mind is keeping it at bay. Spirit, can we know what this is? What is this that pile 2 is desiring? I hope it's okay, I'm asking. What is pile 2 manifesting? It's definitely abundance here in some way, shape, or form. We have the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords here, we're seeing this emphasis on communication again. Just like we did with the Mercury over here. We could be dealing here with the fall deep into the realm of imagination and speaking things into existence as though they were, which goes along with manifestation. But if you are constantly working on manifesting something and at the same time admitting with your mouth that you don't have the thing that you're trying to manifest, then you're pushing yourself back rather than moving forward in manifesting that thing. So this could be where this Queen of Swords comes in. Another thing that comes into mind here, and I'm sure you already have but I'm going to say it anyway, is asking for it, asking God for the thing, asking your angels for the thing that you desire, and speaking it into existence, and then letting it go. Let it go. Trust. Act as if you already have it. Speak as if you already have it. Be in a delusional state, honey. That's what we have to do to manifest things. I mean, this really has to do with your hopes and in your dreams. I feel like you're just very emotionally attached with Cancer here in the 11th house. You're very attached to your hopes and your dreams. And Spirit is now saying, you got to let it go, because you've done all the things that you need to do to, in your power, to make it happen, except that your communication with maybe the thoughts in your head and what you're speaking are not affirming that you have this already. And it is interesting, though, that we are talking about communication, and we have good advice from a wise person. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, you're focusing on this. Sorry, this is the Five of Pentacles. It deals with feelings of lack mentality. And since we have abundance and prosperity over here, and we've got the Six of Pentacles, this could be about, you know, maybe you're feeling a lack of finances, but it's your, and I get it, you know, when you're short on money or needing money, it's hard to not feel like you need money. And it's hard to not be honest and say, well, we don't have money for that, or I can't buy that, or, you know, whatever the thing is, because, I mean, in your mind, you're just being honest. But one of the things, and you'll hear me say it in almost every single video because I'm big on it, affirmations. Affirmations are the key. I believe there's some great manifestation and affirmations on YouTube that you can find about money, about attracting abundance and prosperity. And I suggest and highly recommend, when you wake up first thing every morning, put in your earbuds, immediately begin listening to and interacting with those manifestation affirmations of, I always have more than enough money for the things that I need and want. I am a money magnet. But not only just listen to them, but like repeat what the people are saying. Believe it. Say it with a smile on your face. Say it as if you already have the thing that they're talking about in these affirmations. Start your day off that way. And because it seems like you've put in a lot of work already, and maybe there's just this flip mentally that needs to occur with your thoughts and the communication that you're putting out there. And believe that it's true that you already have these things, because this Nine of Swords is about your thoughts. This Five of Pentacles is a lack mentality. This Queen of Swords, she's not feeling this way. She is in control of her thoughts. She's not pulling from the shadow side. I mean, in the light side, in the upright position. I'm saying the good side of the Queen of Swords. She knows who she is. She knows that she's independent. She's got what she needs. She knows what she wants. She's in control. And she is a queen of, the swords are about thought. Could also be about action, decisions, but thought. And I think that's what you're being called here to do. It sounds like everything else is in the bag. You just need to flip the script, so to speak, on this one part that seems to be maybe keeping you from your manifestation. And it seems that the full moon in Leo is assisting you with this, powerfully so. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? We get a couple more cards here. Magician, you're a master manifester. It will come. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. Just tighten up the screws a little bit on your machine you've got going here that you've been running. Tighten up the screws as far as like what you're saying, communicating to yourself and out loud. And then let it go and trust that you have the thing. Act as if you already have it. You are a master manifester. Okay, interesting. We have the Two of Cups. It could be that someone is coming in to assist you in some way with this manifestation, with this good advice from a wise person, which indicates to me, you know, there's somebody else involved here. I do believe that's what this is with the Two of Cups and the advice from a wise person. And now whether that's on the 3D or you have maybe a loved one on the other side or spirit guide coming in to assist you in either flipping the script or bringing about the abundance. I'm not sure. It could be either one of those. But it looks like you are getting some assistance here. Let's get one more card. Oh, and it's going to start a whole new life for you with the Full card. Beautiful. New beginning. This is about freedom. Freedom from this Black here. A fresh chapter. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I want this pile. I want abundance and prosperity. What freedom? This is about freedom as well. Freedom from lack. Freedom from this energy. This being anxious. Spirit is bringing you your desire. Believe it. Speak on it as if it already was a done deal, because it is. Be patient. It will come. Actually, you know what? Let's end by reading this. Let's end by reading this. Great idea. Great idea. Number 11. We will end with this beautiful card. Okay. The Sun. Manifestation, power, masculine energy, 1111. I trust in my power to manifest my desires. Now is the time for you. Can you see this? Hello? Okay, yes, great. Now is the time for you to fully realize that just like the sun, you are a powerful creator. Trust in this fiery and passionate energy that exists within your deepest core. I mean, I love it when the cards kind of all just correlate. I mean, did you hear that sentence I just read? Trust in this fiery and passionate energy that exists within your deepest core. Here we have recognizing the eternal force within yourself. And then look at this card right here is fiery and passionate. And this is you. This is you putting off this magnetizing energy, calling your manifestation into yourself. Believe that you are a powerful manifester. And believe that you're worthy of the abundance and prosperity that you're calling into existence. Believe that it can be yours. We are all a reflection of nature and possess qualities of the sun, characteristics of the ultimate potential of the healed masculine yang energy. Are you tapping into the center of unlimited creative energy and power? It's available to you. Now is a potent time for you to take physical and metaphysical action on your desires. They are moving closer to you. Stop overthinking and analyzing, which cause stagnation. Feel, embody, express. That is what Leo is. If you've pulled this card, it could also be a sign that you've been harnessing your yang energy and the fruits of your labor are very ripe. You have balanced your energies of masculinity and, oh, I'm sorry, I skipped. You have done well, and it's time to trust in your efforts. Thank you, Spirit, that made me go back. You have balanced your energies of masculinity and femininity, and it has unlocked so much power within you. When yin and yang are united, the power of creation is in your hands. Manifestations are coming. Look at this. That's what it reminded me here. When yin and yang are united, the power of creation is in your hands. Look, and there's a pentacle right there. I mean, there's also sword, cup, and wand, but you know. Solar deities such as the Egyptian Ra, meaning sun, have been worshipped since antiquity. Ra was known as the self-created one who embodied the life-giving sun. Symbolically, many yogis do sun salutations on waking every day, an energizing sequence of poses that honors and imitates our star. So we're going to end with that. Be patient. It will come. It is yours. Believe it. Speak it. No more of this and no more of this. No more of this anxiety that it's not yours yet. When is it going to come? I need it now. I don't have, I need, because you're speaking that out loud, you're putting that energy out, and you're going to attract more of that energy. So speak it as if it were, and then let it go and trust that, okay, I mean, because if you put, you know, what they say in every manifestation video, if you put in an order first from somewhere, you're confident that it's going to get delivered, right? You're not anxious about, oh, will they or won't they send it? Of course they're going to send it. You ordered it. That's the energy you need to channel right now. So I wish you all the luck with your prosperity and abundance. It is on its way. So I'm sending you energy of peace, trust, faith, and I hope to see you again in another reading. Thank you for being here. We are doing that. We are doing that. We will try again.